Hello everybody and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. We are doing the Zodiac series and this is going to be for Libra. So if you have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. What I will ask is that if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit, okay? You could have Libra somewhere else in your chart, and if the messages seem to resonate for you, then it may be for you, but if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, okay? Messages may not be for you this time, and that's okay. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not doing well, I hope that you guys are taking time to trying to become well again. Reach out, make the first step, talk to somebody, let it off your chest that you're not doing well, okay? Somebody that you trust, me, a friend, family member, a therapist, okay? Anybody. Oh, I'm like messing up all over here. I'm watching what I was doing. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, so I'm doing this Zodiac series. Let me know in the comments down below what other kind of readings you'd like to see. I'm doing 4 different types of decks. These are spicy. These are kind of spicy messages. I'm calling it like a what's the tea, how does somebody feel about you, what do they think about you type of vibe. I am using a couple of decks that are for adult only type things. So this is really a 21 years or older message. Legally 18, but honestly, technically, I think 21 and older, okay? So if you are underage, please, this message is not for you, okay? All right. I have the Tarot Sexual Magic. I also have a Sex Oracle. And then I have the What's the Tea app and then a regular What's the Tea app. Not an app. What's the Tea cards. Sorry. And then I was just talking about the Tea app. And if you guys don't know what that is, we'll talk about it at a different time. So that's why I said that. And then just a regular tarot. But because I want to shuffle and not waste too much time, I'm going to shuffle off camera. I am casino shuffling all the cards and then picking cards for your reading, okay? Same way I shuffle, I let them come fly out, all right? So, but I am going to pause. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. All right, so I also, for the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I have been reading from the guidebook after I intuitively, read the cards, just because the guidebook has some cool stuff. So I like to see if it coincides and everything. All right. I love when this kind of stuff happens. So your own card came out, Libra. So do you want to know what that tells me? By the way, I think we're in Libra season. Happy birthday, Libras. Happy birthday, Libras. But anyway, you know what that tells me? That you guys are standing in your own energy, in your power. You are a magnet right now, I heard. You are a magnet right now. Things might be actually going really well for you. Someone might be really into like the fae and fae lore, fairy type stuff, elves and fairy and fae, the fae. Okay, but anyway, someone may see you as their karmic justice, or I also get there may be someone else that also feels like it's like this feels kind of arrogant, like they did the work, they went through all this stuff, it's right that you're theirs. Be careful, Libra, because that's weird energy. It feels very much like it makes you more objectified, like a trophy, than actual like real. That's how this feels, like a real connection or like a real like compatibility. So that's strange. Be careful about that. Okay, and I also have the Hermit, so you may have Virgo placements in your chart somewhere. Oh, what's going on here? Somebody may still fantasize about you, I'm kind of getting. Again, with that karmic justice. There may be somebody, you may no longer be with someone, and honestly, this looks like the same yo, I can't make this up. I don't know how they did. I don't know how this happens. All right, look at her face, right? That's kind of a distinct kind of face. A little bit of wide set eyes. You know what I mean? Nothing like what I've got going on. I'm more like pointy. She looks a little bit more wider in the face, you know, moon face, a little wider in the face. Kind of, you see that, right? Tell me that's not the same girl. Tell me that's not the same girl. This is definitely you. You might be in a new relationship now, or in a different relationship, getting all kinds of loved up on, and somebody, look at how sad this guy is. The flame has gone out for you and this person, and they are sad about it. They're looking at it like, how did this happen? Yeah. Somebody's heavy in reflection mode about you with the Hermit here and justice, and you are somebody's karmic justice, Libra. Somebody is super in reflection mode. Let's see what these say as far as the guidebook goes, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Somebody really just, somebody might like cherries. You like to eat cherries. You like to eat cherries a lot. And I'm not talking about like maraschino cherries. I'm talking about like the actual like black cherries, you know, the bigger ones you get in the fruit section of the produce aisles you eat with the pits, and you gotta depend on. Somebody likes them. Yeah, I can't. It's weird. The Hermit, this focus is on this guy, like, just in this, like, damn, how did I lose that one? Damn, how did I let that one slip away? That's how this feels. That's crazy. All right, let's see what this says. Where's justice? It says, meeting the sword of power. She is holding a sword up. To obtain love, you must give something in exchange and pay the price for the errors of the past. Libra. You're very much like a do not pass go unless you've done the work, bitch. Like, that's really how this feels. Sorry. But that's how this feels. Like, do not pass go, do not collect $200 unless you've done the work. Somebody may have to give up some type of lifestyle or give something up in order to be with you, and maybe they didn't, and now they regret not doing that. Somebody's in heavy reflection mode, like, why didn't I do what she was asking, or he or she, sorry, do what they were asking? How come I held on to this shitty crap? Because now all I'm left here is with this candle moping in the cave in the dark while somebody else gets to touch her. Someone else gets to touch that butt. I wanted to touch the butt. That's how this feels. My lord. And then the Hermit, refusal. Retention of the seed. Slowing down your pace allows the magic to germinate. When the psychic force is restrained, its power is doubled. Someone needs to hear this, Libra. In biological males, their life force is in their seed. Right? That's where their life force is. Okay? For the women, it's in their womb. And for males, it's their seed. It's their fluid inside the balls. You know? Their semen, all that stuff. Your life force. And if you retain from self-pleasure for a while, your vitality can actually go through the roof. Okay, and then you become very mindful and do mindful stuff in that way, mindful release where it counts, and it creates a power within yourself, especially when you become very disciplined like that. So that must be for someone, because why else would just, it literally says retention of the seed, slowing down your pace allows the magic to germinate. So like, don't always have to rush to the end here. Okay, so I don't know if a Libra needs to hear it or whatever cross-watcher. Stop. Maybe the reason why they left you is because you were a jackrabbit. And you were just rushing to the end. Slow down. It's not always about you, Libra. Or cross-watcher. My gosh. What is this? These messages... Wild and crazy. All right, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep moving along. I'm going to move along. But there is, somebody may be thinking about coming forward with some type of apology, or they may want to balance something out after doing some type of introspection, going within, kind of being alone with themselves for a little while. Okay, there may be some type of balance. Also, Libra, you may need to be alone with yourself for a little while so that you can balance yourself out again, and kind of call your power back. Yeah. Yep. That's also what I'm getting. The name Lenore may be significant. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. G-spot and P-spot stimulation. What the heck is a P-spot? Is that what they call the male G-spot? Is it P-spot? What? I don't know what that means. Anyway, exploring these areas can open up new realms of pleasure. Always remember to proceed gently and communicate. Okay. So sorry. I can be such a child when it comes to some of this stuff. It makes me giggle and laugh. Somebody definitely likes that butt play. Okay? And I'm getting like female and male. Somebody likes the butt play. Maybe that's something that you guys need to explore in your relationship if you're in one. Or you may come across someone who wants this, or wants to try it, or wants you to try it. You may want to, like, toss some salads. Little pink. Little pinky? Pink in the stink? Stop. Yeah. Yeah, so I may take a gentle approach with this. I'm moving on. It says explore erogenous zones. Yeah, no, somebody wants their butt touched. It says discovering and stimulating less obvious erogenous zones such as the neck, ears, or inner thighs can enhance pleasure. Also behind the knees. Somebody's got it for behind the knees. That could also be significant. Somebody wants either you or wants to explore your body in ways that maybe it hasn't been explored. It's not just the, mouth, chest, private part. You know what I mean? There's more to it. It's a whole body. It can be a whole experience with a whole lot of sensations. And then this is the art of edging, building up to the big O, and then reducing stimulation can result in a more intense pleasure when climax is reached. So this has a lot to do with like foreplay and a lot of touching and exploring areas, building up to then, slowing it back down, being really gentle, maybe like some soft play, not being so hard with things in that sense. Okay, Libra. Someone may also hold themselves back from certain things, maybe because they don't know how someone will react to it, so they may like hold themselves back that they want to do these things or want to explore these things in some way. And I don't know, someone just needs to speak up. Someone just needs to speak up. Be open to exploring. All right. Now with what's the tea cards. Ignoring. Oh my God. All right. So we got somebody who may be in another relationship. Stalking. That's what I'm saying. You had somebody. Okay, you're in another relationship now, and then somebody's like, oh my God, and they're stalking you. I'm telling you, this is how I feel. They could be stalking you, looking you up. They could be in another relationship. You could be in another relationship. Somebody's in a love triangle. There's something going on here. There's either multiple lovers or choices or something messy's happening. This person could be a runner. They may run from commitments. They may run into some type of chaos, so they're always involving other people or running to other people. They may have really bad habits. This may be very addicting to them, this cycle of like running and, you know, popping from different lover to different lover. There may be some type of toxicity there, and they may be, you know, watching. There may be a little bit of an obsession there, and it just seems like you're so unfazed and you're ignoring it. Unfazed and ignoring it. Moving on with your life. You may have ran from this. Whoever this person is that is kind of watching, you may have ran from this, and they may still watch you or try to find out information about you, and you know this, you're just ignoring it. You know it in some way because you're very unfazed and ignoring. Someone may have had like a drug habit or or had an addiction in some way to some type of substances, and they may just ignore the repercussions or of that, or they may ignore what it's doing to them, their body, their relationships, everything like that. They don't seem to care. This seems like somebody that's really just needs help. They may have like addicting, obsessive habits. There was a choice at one point, and it's like they didn't make the right choice. That's what this feels like. They didn't make the right choice. So now they're running from their responsibilities, accountabilities, running from person to person. That's sad. You don't seem to care. All right, what else we got here? You may be called to like go learn something new, go to school, take a class, get a certification of some sort that may help you in the future, may help you go places in the future, may help. It's like it's one more little link to helping you with some type of wish fulfillment, or helping you like see clearly or see the truth in something. Somebody definitely has like either an addictive personality, or they like to indulge a little too much, or they have like bad habits where they drink a little bit too much, or if they do drink, they like take it too far and they drink too much. They can't stop themselves, or they go on binges, they do drugs, something along those lines. Somebody definitely lies about what's going on in their life. They may exaggerate a lot. This person may seem like it feels very like emotionless, like they don't allow their emotions to rule any of their decision making, or they lock it down so much so they just seem very cold and calculating as a person. Someone could have Leo placements. You may have felt like you had to be very strategic on what you're doing. That's another thing that Spirit's telling me. For the ones that like need to go back to school or need to go back to learn something or get some type of certification, they want you to be very mindful, be very strategic, and be very resourceful about what you're doing and how you're doing it. And be very careful about who you tell your business to. Because somebody may be waiting in the wings to come swoop in and either manipulate you or take advantage of the situation or like steal from you. It could be somebody that you would least expect. So just be careful, Libra. You have some type of happiness or wish fulfillment coming towards you. You just have to be careful. And it could be another air sign. A Leo with air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So just be mindful of that. Could also have Virgo placements. So just be careful and mindful. Your curiosity may be able to take you places and you learn certain things. But again, don't let your emotions override it and be very, again, it's like strategic about what you're doing and how you're doing it. This is almost like, I'm getting like like a playing chess. It's always being like 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. For sure. Someone needs to be careful about their drinking. Especially like during the daytime, like day drinking, being out in the sun and drinking. Someone needs to be careful about that. You may hear news about some type of justice happening from a thief. Somebody was a thief, but there may be some type of justice coming in about that. It might actually make you happy to hear that that somebody realized what was happening, or that they got caught in some way. Interesting. Very interesting, Libra. Okay, those are the messages that I got for you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, do all of that. Comment on other types of readings you guys would like to see, and I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye.